Did you know that around 20% of people have an anxious attachment style? Studies show that individuals with anxious attachment are more likely to experience high levels of stress and insecurity in relationships, which often leads to a cycle of emotional ups and downs. But here is the good news: with the right strategies, you can build healthy, fulfilling relationships while staying grounded and secure. My name is Luna A. May, and I'm a life and attachment style coach and author of books on attachment styles. What attachment style are you? And understanding and overcoming anxious attachment. So I encourage you to check my books in the description box below. And now, coming back to the subject of anxious attachment, if you've ever found yourself overanalyzing texts, fearing abandonment, or feeling like you're always the one putting in more effort, you're not alone. Anxious attachment is rooted in a deep-seated fear of rejection and strong need for reassurance, which can make dating feel overwhelming. But it doesn't have to be this way. So today, we're going to explore powerful strategies to help you date with confidence, regulate your emotions, and create a secure foundation for love. When you have an anxious attachment style, dating can feel like an emotional roller coaster. So you might find yourself constantly seeking validation from your partner or feeling uneasy if they take too long to respond to your message, or overthinking minor changes in their behavior, or struggling with self-worth in relationships. And recognizing these patterns is the first step towards change. So the key is to shift your focus from seeking external reassurance to building internal security. So the first strategy is to build self-security before dating. A strong foundation for dating starts within. Instead of relying on a partner to provide emotional stability, try working on developing self-trust and self-worth. And you can do it by practicing self-soothing techniques. Self-soothing is one of the most powerful tools for people with anxious attachment. And it's all about learning how to calm your nervous system without needing external validation. So let's dive a bit deeper into some practical self-soothing techniques that you can start using today. So the first one is mindful breathing. Your breath is one of the fastest ways to shift from an anxious activated state into a calm regulated state. So try the 4-7-8 breathing method, where you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Another technique is box breathing, when you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and again hold for 4 seconds and repeat over and over again. Then you can also try grounding exercises. So when anxiety makes you spiral mentally, like overthinking texts or imagining worst case scenarios, grounding brings you back into the present moment. So I recommend you to try the 5-4-3-2-1 method, where you identify 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. Even feeling your feet on the ground or touching a texture object can help anchor your body in the now and in the present. And lastly, don't forget about the soothing self-talk, because your inner dialogue can either fuel your anxiety or calm it down. So practice saying things like, "It's okay to feel anxious. I am safe right now." Or, "My worth doesn't depend on someone else's response." Try talking to yourself like you would talk to a friend, with compassion, kindness, and reassurance. The second strategy is to choose emotionally available partners. One of the biggest challenges for people with anxious attachment is their tendency to be drawn to avoidant partners, those who struggle with intimacy and emotional availability. And this dynamic can reinforce insecurity and deepen attachment anxiety. So instead, look for partners who communicate openly and consistently. Partners who show emotional responsiveness and reliability. And partners who are willing to work through challenges with you instead of pulling away. So if you notice early signs of emotional unavailability, like inconsistent communication, avoidance of deep conversations, or, for example, hot and cold behavior, it might be best to redirect your energy towards someone more aligned with your needs. The first strategy is to communicate your needs clearly and from the beginning. So many anxiously attached individuals hesitate to express their needs for fear of being too much or pushing someone away. However, healthy relationships thrive on open communication, and you can do it effectively by using I statements. So instead of saying, "You never reassure me," try saying, "I feel more connected when we check in with each other regularly." Also, remember to set expectations early. It's okay to express what makes you feel secure in a relationship without apologizing for it. And lastly, learn to self validate. Before seeking reassurance, try giving yourself the comfort and validation that you need. This reduces dependence on a partner for emotional stability. And remember, dating with anxious attachment can feel challenging, but by implementing these strategies, you can shift from anxious to empowered. And the more you build self security, choose emotionally available partners, and communicate effectively, the more fulfilling and stable your relationships will become. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever struggled with anxious attachment in dating? Which of these strategies do you think would help you the most? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights on attachment styles and personal growth. See you next time.